Hello guys, my name is Akhil and welcome to btech career guide. So as in the previous video, as I mentioned that I am going to make a interview preparation video for EgdeVerve. So here it is, and I need to congratulate all the candidates who have cleared the round 2, which is a coding round. So do check your mails if you have received any, or check your spam folder. There might be a mail associated with from the EgdeVerve from Jyoti, or else just wait for a few days. You will be getting the mail shortly. So they are planning and scheduling the mails. So if you didn't get greetings or regret mails, please don't worry, you will be receiving it shortly. And coming to the mail format, so in case if you have cleared the second round, this is the mail template they will be sending to you. Okay, so I have discussed regarding this in the previous video. I will be mentioning that video link in the description box. You can watch that. So the location for attending the interview will be Bangalore Infosys company, which will be on 9th September 2023. Okay, you need to carry the required documents, such that you need to carry your marks memo, which is a 10th, 12th and graduations. You need to have a copy of your 2 resumes. So 1 resume, 2 copies, and carry your photographs of 2 or 3. And in case if you have a course completion certificate, either Java or Python or C, HTML, anything, so just carry that completion certificates. It will be adding a plus point when they see your resumes, because if you have already trained, then it will be easy for them to consider you for that role. And in case if you have participated in any other competitions or hackathons, quizzes or small competitions, please do carry that certificates also, so that will add a weightage to your candidature. Okay, and don't forget to carry a pen and a paper to the interview hall. So in case sometimes what will the interviewer ask is to write the programming on the paper. If you search for the paper, then it will be blunder. So please carry a 2 or 3 sheets of A4 sheets along with your resume and a pen with you. So in case if they ask to solve any aptitude or reasoning or programming question, you can write on that A4 sheets and can submit them. Okay, so those are the requirement document to be carried by the candidate. And coming to the next question, do they conduct coding round again? Yes. So the why do they conduct this coding round again? As we seen in the previous coding round, the questions are so easy that even a PUC 1 or engineering first year can solve the questions. So that much simple questions for the Infosys company. It's probably most of them will be solving it as ASAP. So to filter out most of the candidates, they will be conducting another coding round if in case. So we are not sure about that, but if in case if they conduct, be confident about programming. So here I have the list of programming and HR questions that might ask you during the interview process, and the topics should be preparing, and what are the topics should be prepared by you. I will neatly describe. I will be explaining them shortly. Okay, and have a confidence when you are going to attend the interview. Okay, so in case if you haven't coding round, don't feel tensed. So these are the programs you already did. Okay, and coming to the HR questions, the most basically questions from all the interviews are, first, tell me about yourself. So if you're gonna answer this, tell me about yourself, there should be a systematic approach when you're solving it. So in case the interviewer mentioned your name only, so for example, Akhil, what is your name? So don't tell your name when you start your tell me about yourself. In case if the interviewer pick up your name, start from your educational details, or else if it is directly the interviewer ask you about yourself, then start with your name, or in case sometimes you can say your full name, then your education qualifications, from where you belong, about your family details, and in some interview process you can say about your family members, and in some interview it doesn't, but you can add that key points. Then about your work experience, if you have done any internships during your educational background, educational completion, you can state that internships. And if you have any hobbies, or if you have any hackathons or achievements, you can mention that in your tell me about yourself. And the second question, the most probable question, is why do you want to work here? So if the interviewer asks why do you want to work here, you need to explain in such a way that the values and the ethics associated with the EgdeVerve company is so quite similar to the skill set which I am having. So the EgdeVerve company is working on so and so technologies. I am very good at technology, so that's why I wanted to work here. You need to make a mark that So the technology which the EgdeVerve is working are already familiar by you, so that it will be making easy to have a good progress in the projects. So that's how you need to answer that. And the third question is, why should we hire you? So in this question you need to answer why should we hire you. So here they are asking to explain about your capabilities. So you need to mention your time, your teamwork, your time mentality, time maintenance, and the achievements you have did, and how you are able to control your stress and facing problems during the projects, and how you are handling everything. So that will be helping you to answer that question. And highlighting your achievements is one thing. So if you should not say that I don't have any achievements in my college or any other things. So even a small thing is an achievement. So highlight that achievement. Even if you got around 9.5, which is if you are a 10th topper, then you can say it is an achievement. So in the small achievements can make a good impact in the projects too. So the fifth question is, explain your projects. So this is they are talking about your major project. Okay, so you need to discuss about the project which you have worked on, the technologies which you have selected, and the number of team members, and what your role. In case if you worked on a full stack web application, so what did you do? So if you are working on API or the front end, so describe that. Or if you are doing on the documentation, just describe that whatever the work you have done on your major project. That will help you most. Okay, and what are the issues faced during your project? So every project doesn't go smoothly. There are few obstacles and everything. So if you're gonna answer this, what are the issues faced during the project, you can simply say that we don't have that much collaboration between the team members, but during the project I have collaborated with each other to complete the task as soon as possible. So this is type of answers helps the interviewer think that yes, this candidate is eligible, and he can motivate others to work on the task. So you need to answer this type of questions in such a way. So coming to the seventh question, how do you overcome stress? Have you ever experienced this kind of situation? So this question is asked, are you able to balance the stress or not? So to do that, you can simply say, I will be reading books, or I will be doing meditation for some times, pick up the solutions, grab the optimized solution, and try to solve the problem. So this is how you can answer these questions. Okay, and next question, coming to the technical questions, the more important thing is data structures and algorithm questions. So they might ask, what is the difference between stacks and queues, or what is binary tree, etc. And that type of questions might be asked in most of the technical questions. And coming to the SQL, so what is inner join, left join, right join, how can you use, where can you use where or group by. So this type of questions will be asking from SQL. So if you are going to attend this interview, just be familiar with the SQL structure also. And questions on programming languages, what is list, what is array, can we convert the list to tuple or tuple to list. So this type of questions will be asking in programming language. And what are the different stages of exception handle, try, catch, final. So these are there, no? So the type of questions will be asked in exception handling also. And most importantly, there will be no interview without any Java questions asked. So be familiar with the Java questions. Okay, and main focus will be on your resume skills. Make sure that your resume is so precise and you are able to answer end to end. So your resume should not bluff whether you don't have any skill or not. So make sure that you have the right skill, you apply the knowledge, you add it in your resume, you be confident to crack the interview. Okay, so the resume should be in a perfect way that yes, when the interviewer look at your resume, he should feel that you are the perfect person for this job. Okay, and this is the main thing, DSA plus DA is a good combination. What is DSA? Data structures and algorithms. What is DA? Design and analysis of algorithms. So in data structures and algorithms, you can search the stack, queue, binary trees, graphs, etc. So this all comes data structures and algorithms. Coming to the design and analysis of algorithm, you will be finding the first search, breadth first search, the structures algorithm, Belmford algorithm, Forward algorithm, Prim's algorithm, topological sort, dynamic programming, snapshot problem, traveling salesman problem. So these are the few algorithms they might ask during your interview, and these are related to the programming questions when they conduct the coding round. So you need to be most familiar with the data structures and algorithms, as well as design and analysis of algorithm programs. So we are almost having around 4 days left for the interview to be conducted. So please be well prepared for both the subject, data structure and algorithms, and design and analysis of algorithms. So less time, but we can, if you use the maximum time on your programming skills, then it will be adding a good weightage to your candidature. And what are the topics you need to prefer for the interview? For the programming round, initially is that you need to practice the searching, which is a linear and binary searching, and for sorting bubbles, insert, selection, and all the sort, for example insertion, selection, quick sort, merge sort, tape sort, count sort, radix, bucket sort. So there are different types of sorting algorithms. Make sure you are familiar with the 2 to 5 algorithms. Okay, in case if the interviewer asked to write in a binary bubble sort, if you don't know bubble sort, you can ask the interviewer that you are familiar with the insertion sort, and you can write code in insertion sort. Okay, and coming to the arrays program, be familiar with the arrays programs. So arrays programs are very easy, as well as the strings programs too. So you can score maximum marks when it comes to the arrays and strings programs. And you can see that in coding round also they have mainly provided us with the arrays and string programs only. So this is how it will be. And get programs on numbers. So there are few programs such that Armstrong number, Fibonacci series, palindrome, etc. So this type of questions will be asking. So every program is a mathematical based. So if you are good at math, then you are good at programming. So this is a simple logic. So be familiar with the numbers, play with the numbers, and get all the programs done. So these are the few topics that you need to prepare. And don't worry guys, so it's a simple interview process. Don't get tensed. Be thorough with all the topics which I mentioned above, and don't forget to revise the data structures and algorithms and design and analysis of algorithms. So I will be mentioning the types of algorithms in the description box. Do feel free go to them and write programs as well. And I will be mentioning one website which is called Greeks for Greeks. There you can practice lot of problems in a few days, so that you can be easy for you to grasp the concepts. Okay, I will be doing another video on how to practice questions later. Okay, so in this video this is what I want to tell you. Okay, so that's in this video, and if you have any doubts and any other topic to be made a video, just kindly update me, or you can follow us on Instagram, or please comment down below. I will be doing a video and explain you clearly what are the process, what we need to follow. Okay, and that's it. All the best guys, and don't forget to share your interview experience when you are done with an interview. We, the btech career guide community, is always ready to help you. That's it in this video. Have a nice day guys. Bye bye.